What's up, guys? It is 12:38 p.m. in Korea, where I'm from. So it's about Monday opening in the U.S. So I'll go ahead and break down my weekly thoughts. So as you can see, this right here was the candle that we were looking at last time I posted my video, saying that we'd move up. We did move up a little bit. We closed above officially over the previous weekly low. So with that being in mind, I'm going to be looking for nothing but longs, except under one circumstance, which I'll go over later. So this is the weekly chart. It looks really good. This is the first step of our. I'll give you 5 seconds if you can tell me the model that we talked about previously. Right. Turtle soup. Okay. Good. So after the weekly, right, we drop down to the 4 hour. Let's go down and look what the 4 hour looks like. Okay, so here's the 4 hour. All right, here was the previous take. We went back below the previous low on Wednesday and closed above and moved higher. Um, yeah, it looks pretty good so far. But as you could see, like Monday open, we're kind of having a little bit of stall right here, accumulation. So this gets me into the thought of, maybe we're gonna move down, and then from here. But don't worry about that for now. For now, we're just charting things out. This is the 4 hour take of liquidity, previous swing high. We closed above. Right now, it's not important on getting into a trade. It's important on knowing all the factors of making a trade, because come 9 o'clock is where we'll be looking. Remember, I want to get long, so I wouldn't really take this short, no matter how good it really looks. That was the instance of, well, maybe, possibly, you would be able to get short, but it's just not worth it whenever you see the weekly chart close like the way it did. So from here, I'm just looking at a return to discount. So anything under 283.75, I'll feel comfortable with getting long, which also aligns with coming back and filling the 4 hour gap, right? So I like anything in this area for getting long. However, we don't really know how things will set up or come 9 o'clock. Come 9 o'clock, it'll be about, like I said, go down next time frame. Let's go down the hourly. Okay. So come 9 o'clock right here, if we're looking at the overall structure, we took this, we're still continuing to move higher. It looks really, really, really bullish. Again, we're just getting the layout come 9 a.m. All right. So we'll know a little bit more, but overall, I am bullish. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down, right? Take all of this out, move into this 50% range, and then go higher. That's my thought process. Now, in terms of targets, right? In terms of targets, we wouldn't really, in theory, based on how much capital you have, be very hard for you to buy here and then hold all the way up, right? But candle range theory or turtle soup, right? It targets the 50% level of the previous candle, as well as target number 2 being the top side, and then target 3 you could have the overall weekly previous high. But let's say we take an entry off the 15-minute. Let's say we move down here, right? We target back down here. This is our range, right? We get long right here. A good target that you could have would be the previous high. So let's say we get long down here at 02, we knock everyone out. We have an older block that we could take a long off or a fair value gap. You could just target the previous high. Because remember, on the higher time frame, it's targeting upwards. But on the lower time frame, if you don't feel comfortable with holding for that extended period of time, you could target an intraday range of liquidity instead of the higher time frame range of liquidity. So that's the overall structure, right? That's the game plan. If we take this liquidity and move down, If we take this move, liquidity and move up. However, there's a third one, right? Which is the whole point of trading, having a plan for every scenario. We could move all the way back down here, which personally, I would like that. We take all this out down here. We have a bullish order block on the 5 minute or 15 minute, and then we get long. But overall, looks pretty good. Usually on these sorts of scenarios, this is candle 1, 2. The third candle is usually the candle that has an extreme move. So I foresee us having a very hard and heavy move all week, right? So that's my prediction for the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you agree or disagree, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.